So we want a peaceful coexistence between Christians, Muslims, atheists, whoever. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, we are not imposing our ideology to you. Imam training in terms of legal advice. Okay, what you can say, what you cannot say.
I'm sure you probably will agree with me as well that when you sometimes sit through lots of counselling sessions, sometimes some of the things which are discussed could be very harrowing, abuse, and so on. So, what kind of toll does it take on a imam's mental health?
Lots of fatwas given against me. Okay, in the masjid. Okay,
but don't worry, I haven't given you a fatwa. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, dear respected brothers and sisters. Welcome once again to another episode of Under the Pomegranate in association with Darul Birmingham. Alhamdulillah, in this episode, we have a very special guest, a well-renowned Sheikh and Imam, a head Imam of the prestigious Jamia Masjid and Islamic Center, which is based in Birmingham, and is also the current president of the Minaret Foundation based in Sheldon, Birmingham. So I would like to welcome all the viewers to our guest, Sheikh Maulana Shahid Ullah Azhari, Hafidhahullah. Sheikh, welcome to the podcast.
Okay, assalamu alaikum. So, alhamdulillah, okay, I'm very happy, okay, to be with you here. Okay, and thank you for having me.
Jazakallah khair, Sheikh. So, my first connection or interaction with Maulana Shahidullah was, he was actually my manager or supervisor or manager, let's say.
I would say we were colleagues.
Oh, colleagues, okay. So okay. Me and Sheikh, we were colleagues at Darul Birmingham, alhamdulillah, which is one of the first madrasas, I'll say, in Birmingham, founded by the very late Dr. Abdul Rahim, Rahimullah. So me and Sheikh were kind of colleagues. We taught for a number of years, alhamdulillah. So Sheikh has always been very supporting of the lessons and teachings and so on. So alhamdulillah, it's a great honor. So Sheikh, inshallah, we'll take this podcast very slowly in terms of nothing too difficult, nothing too heavy. So just for the benefits of the viewers we have, if you could just like to explain in terms of where you studied and your current role as being the Imam of Jamia Masjid and the Islamic Center.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear viewers, alhamdulillah, I'm very privileged to be here with our Honorable Sheikh Mufti Tosir, who had a very long journey and also great role and contribution to the Muslim community in Birmingham and also for many other parts of the world, okay, as he is taking a lot of educational activities for the people around the world. As for myself, you already have known my name. Alhamdulillah, I have become a Hafiz of the Quran at a very early age in Bangladesh, and I've completed my early education, Islamic education in Bangladesh, and after that, I received the scholarship of Al-Azhar University, and after that, I did my A-level one more time in Al-Azhar University, and after that, I graduated from Kulliyatul Lugha Al-Arabiya, the Arabic Language and Literature faculty of Al-Azhar University, and after that, I did my preliminary of MA. It's called Tamhidi Magister from Kulliyat Darul in Jamiat Al-Qahira. Cairo University has got a Kulliya faculty named Darul. Okay, this is a coincidence, right? I mean, where from that Darul world-renowned scholars, okay, they came out. Okay, I'm not naming them now. Maybe sometime, okay, they are politically a little bit, okay, different. Okay, so anyway, and thereafter, after my graduation and the Tamhidi Magister, I returned to Bangladesh, became a lecturer in one university named IIUC, International Islamic University, Chittagong. This is like, you can say, a replica of IIUM, International Islamic University, Malaysia,
yes.
or International Islamic University, Islamabad. Okay, exactly the same. So I had the opportunity to be a teacher over there for about 4 years before I moved to Birmingham in 2006. And since then, I'm here. Some years, okay, I've been working, okay, when you were in Darul, and later on, okay, when I left Darul for some years, okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us tawfiq to establish a masjid in Sheldon area. And then I returned to Darul and Jamia Masjid and Islamic Center once again in 2019. So since then, I have the role, okay, as you have mentioned, okay, over there, and as well as in Minaret Foundation.
MashaAllah. So obviously, so your role as the head imam, just mainly for our viewers' benefit, like what would that entail or mean on a daily basis? So what would be your daily kind of routine from the morning all the way until the evening? Because I think sometimes as imams, imams are very underappreciated. People always think, oh, they're just leading the prayers and that's it. But as I'm sure you will know, as being one of the imams of head imams of one of the biggest masjids in Birmingham, the difficulties and the tasks and the role that entails. So
yeah, thank you very much. Okay, that's a relevant question. Okay, I'm sure that I think you can say before a decade, okay, there was no post called head imam. It was just only imam or maybe a khateeb. So you can say this term been used when the imama responsibility came up with some managerial role as well. So therefore, when it is said head imam, it's not only just to lead salah. So currently, as head imam, the roles and responsibilities that I have to carry out is one is that to allocate salah for the imams, and also to supervise them and to arrange cover if anybody is missing. So all of that, and also to run regular meetings with them. Then again, we have got a lot of educational activities for adults in the masjid. That's also part of the role of imams, and arranging that, and also supervising that. So this is also the role of head imam. Plus, we arrange many events. For example, next Sunday, we have got our mosque open day. So as a head imam, okay, I'll have to play a big role, okay, over there. So all that, and then representing the masjid if there is any management meeting or any meeting outside the masjid area for any national issues or international issues. So as a head imam, all of that comes together. So therefore, it's not only just imama, only just leading prayer. Okay, so that's how it is. And I've seen, I think nowadays many masjid started using this title, and they're appointing imams, those who will have this role. So not only just imama, you are a line manager for the entire imamat duties, and also educating people, fatwa, and also surgery. One of the tasks that we run a surgery where people, they come for their many issues, for example, marriage, talaq, okay, social issues, family issues, children don't listen to them, ruqya issues, a lot of things, okay, mirath. I mean, you name it, okay, so a lot of issues.
It was going to, like, the next question I was going to actually ask you was regarding how has the imamat or duty or responsibility has evolved. So obviously you've been at Darul Jami Masjid since 2006. So I do remember, obviously, you used to also lead the prayers back in the days as well. So over the past 19 years, close to 20 years now, how has that role changed? When you came to the UK back in 2006 until now, how has that evolved? What kind of like difficulties, challenges, I'll say, you're facing, especially like you mentioned about the surgery. So you probably will know now firsthand in terms of what actually the Muslim Ummah and the society are facing. So if you could just like to share a few for the benefit of our viewers.
Okay. So initially, obviously, there are some personal challenges. Then again, the challenges when you are holding a position and you know, imparting any role, okay, that you are in. So first of all, obviously, I was not born and brought up in UK. So I brought up in Bangladesh. So my language was Bangla, although I learned Arabic and English over there.
English, yeah.
Then my a very you know, big long time I spent in Arabian countries. So my graduation and everything was in Arabic, not Bangla. Now that I say this, okay, to people, this is something, okay. I mean, I don't know whether it is good or bad. That I work in English environment, so brought up in Bangla, then Arabic, then English. So obviously, initially, the challenge was to overcome, okay, this language barrier. So Alhamdulillah, with the help of Allah, I have overcome that. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
That's one. The second issue is when Principal Huzur was there, so a lot of managerial role and surgeries and this sort of thing, okay, it was you know, looked after by him, because he's as being a founder and also
Elder.
yeah, elder and very attached to the community. So he used to deal with that. We used to give, okay, lead salah and khutbah, this that. But when I came for the second time, okay, in obviously Jamia Masjid, so now
He had passed away.
a lot of, he had passed away, okay, now a lot of things, okay, now came to me. So now I'm, okay, the evolvement, okay, of that is now the surgeries, okay. I mean, in his time there was no you know, a concept called let's run a surgery. It was just open, okay,
It was
because
open,
he
yeah.
open, okay, and anybody coming in. Now obviously we have got surgery maintained, days and time maintained, people they need to take appointment. So now this surgery task is really challenging. Why? Because first of all, it's very time consuming. That's number one. Number two, sometime more than one party involved. So everybody, okay, thinks that they are right. So you got to be sometime very strict. You got to be sometime, okay, giving some verdict which is very decisive, okay, and sometime, okay, you cannot make, okay, anybody happy. So there are challenges, okay. But of course you'll have to stick to the Shari, okay, point of view, Shari rule, okay. And then again, one of the things that I always, okay, face is that people, they obviously we know that in the Sharia there is something called talfiqul madahib, okay. So being practiced, okay, of one madhab, then again for the crisis moment, okay, they try to tend, okay, to some other madhab, okay. So obviously that's a different issue. But sometimes people, they give in our community talaq, okay, in one go 3 times, okay. Now later on they realize, okay, so what to follow. So there is a challenge, okay, for the for the imams and for the muftis, okay, to give fatwa. This is, okay, one side. The other is as a head imam, and the role for that is actually enjoyable as well, okay, because you'll have very good attachment, okay, with the public, okay, and they try to find out somewhere to go at the time of their need. So they actually, okay, this is a very this will give you a very good feeling, okay, that at least it's like a doctor. Okay, so when we are ill, okay, we go to the doctor. But when we are facing social issues, okay, then we need somewhere to go. And one other thing that it was not there at the time of Principal Huzur, probably it was there in another form, but now we started a program called Talabul Ilm. So in this program runs every Wednesday from Maghrib to Isha, or sometime from after Isha in winter for about 2 hours. So I do tafsir there, and then discuss some fiqh issue, and then Q&A. So we have got every second week there is food, and the people, those who come over here, they actually contribute towards that. So that's I think it was not there before. this is okay. We are doing regularly. Okay, I think this is our 4th year.
Subhanallah.
So it has become very good. Okay, program
Mashallah.
and community and people, they loved it. Also, although we kept it in our community language in Bangla, if we could have done this in English, it could have been even better. But you won't find always people who can dedicate their time on a regular basis, 52 weeks in a year. I'm really looking for someone who can run that in English. I can do it, but obviously if I have to run 2 days in a week, then it's going to be difficult for me because of other roles.
True.
Okay.
Subhanallah.
Yeah.
One of the key things, Sheikh, you just mentioned about challenges, and I want to actually slightly spin that. And this is something which is not really discussed as much, and that is about the imams and, say, for example, their stress, their mental health. Because I think a lot of the times what happens is that when people come to imams, they look at the imams as this shining light and they have answers and solutions for everyone. But I'm sure you probably will agree with me as well that when you sometimes sit through lots of counseling sessions, sometimes some of the things which are discussed could be very harrowing, abuse, and so on. So, what kind of toll does it take on a imam's spiritual progression, and more so on his mental health? And does that really affect you, or do you feel normal, or how would you deal with, say, difficulties and traumas which perhaps not many people know or can see? Perhaps people from your family, your wife or children would not even know about it. So as an imam, and I think it's kind of important to kind of highlight to the viewers as well, because a lot of the times imams also get affected by these. So in what way, how would you say, for example, cope? What would be your coping mechanism in that situation?
So these questions are very relevant, okay, and very important. So first of all, the imam's role, and when you are running a surgery, one thing that you need is that your time need to be unlimited. That's one of the challenge. So you are not a single person. Okay, you have got family, you have got responsibilities beyond this role. So the challenge is that it will affect your time. Now that's number one. Number two, the situation that you are facing, the people those who are coming with different issues, that's also have a mental effect, okay, on us. And I remember sometime I go home, okay, and then I'm sad, okay, and what happened? Oh, so and so came, okay, and they are going through this, okay. Now I'm just thinking, okay, how to solve that. And okay, so it actually affects, okay, you're right, okay, 100% that yeah, when we are dealing with this, okay, we are not robotic, we are human being, we have got feeling. So when you think that you have solved some issue, then it gives you happiness. When you are not able to solve, okay, definitely it affects you. So it is, okay, two way, okay, it works. And the other thing is that to overcome this, what I mean, before, obviously, if you are not managing it properly, then it will affect you more. So timing is a big issue. So you cannot, okay, you'll see that because the surgery is run, so many people, they have got your number, so they will call you at night, okay, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. They think that, okay, whenever they call, you're ready for that. So that's why we follow a timing, that this time to this time, okay, we will receive. After that, okay, we won't receive call, whatever it is, okay. So that has to be done, okay, as a priority basis. That's number one. Number two is sometime when you listen to people, they don't have any break, okay, when to pause and when to do. So for that, how to overcome that, we give them a paper, okay, so please write down, okay, what is your problem. So therefore they take their time. Now you just read in your own time and then you summarize, okay. But if you need to listen to every bits and bobs, okay, then it's really big, okay, and then
very long and
very long,
time-crunch.
and okay, that's the thing. The third one is that I have experienced that, okay, sometime in few occasions I invited both parties together. So then later on I found that that was a very big mistake. So they never get, okay, associated, okay, with one another, okay, with something good. They always fight. So I said, okay, no, Next time, okay, one by one, and also you limit the number, and lots of other things okay happen. So you're right, okay, all of these have got I mean effect okay on your health, on your mental status, because sometimes if people do not show due respect to the imam, although they come to them, okay, then it also affects you, because and there are people are of every walks of life. Some of them, they don't even know the status okay of the imams, okay, or the person, okay, so they think that okay it's ordinary, okay, so they go for silly behaviors, okay, so I mean there are challenges.
There are
basically.
challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, like I think this is a very big issue with imams. I think a lot of the time the brothers and sisters, they always feel that we could call imams anytime, any moment of the day, weekend. But I think it's very important that we understand the boundaries of the imams. And even when it comes to like counseling, as Sheikh quite rightly mentioned, that when brothers and sisters come for counseling, you want quality sessions. So if, say, for example, you take like 1 hour, 2 hours counseling, by the end, the imam's going to be all flat out. You won't be able to understand. He probably, what you're saying is going to come through one ear. It's going to go out through another ear. He's not going to really give you that better advice. So it's a very important kind of point in terms of ensuring that our brothers and sisters, have that reverence for the imam and understand the boundaries as well. Alhamdulillah. Um, Obviously, going back to your role as the head imam, I haven't actually been to Jamia Masjid for a while because I'm normally here for the khutbah. But I'm assuming you still do the khutbah every so often or every week, is it?
We have got two khateebs, okay, as
Okay.
you know that Sheikh Shahid Ullah Azhari, so we do it alternatively.
Okay.
So 1 week is mine, okay, and then 1 week, okay, it is his, okay, so he does.
Alhamdulillah.
So
And
basically in a month, okay, twice you can say.
Alhamdulillah. So one of the questions which some of our viewers have asked is, like the khutbah, the Friday sermon, which is one of the most important parts of the Friday prayer, and also one of the most important parts because, let's be honest, 98% of the Muslims you see in that area or community will only come on Fridays. The rest of the days,
Exactly.
you don't really see them. So, if you could just tell us a bit more about how do you tailor your Friday sermons, your Friday khutbahs? What is the importance of it? Because as you, as Friday tends to be the most or is the best time, the best catchment time to get the attention of the Muslim Ummah, of your local community, and to discuss and deal with pressing issues. So, how would you tailor the Friday khutbah and lecture?
Thank you very much. Okay, that's also another key issue that we need to discuss. Okay, one of the, I mean, we have come through many phases, okay, of this. Okay, as you know, you are well aware about our community. So there is a fiqhi issue, okay, which I'm not gonna go into that. But in Jamia Masjid, our tradition was that after the first azan, there will be a long khutbah discussion in Bengali or in Urdu, okay, a long time. So then the second khutbah, so the second azan is will be called out, okay, and after that you give the Arabic one. Now, in the past, what I have seen that those khutbah session used to be really, really very underrepresented, okay, and very a handful of people, okay, used to be attending. Now, so to move out of that situation, because as you rightly said, that khutbah time is the very, very the topmost time, important time for you to actually address the community, to impart, okay, and to pass some very, very important and valuable information to them, and to guide them, to direct them. So from there, thinking of that, the style, okay, of the khutbah we have changed. So now we have got first azan, and then we give, okay, some sorry after the azan, okay, they give, okay, they pray sunnah, and after that, okay, we've got our second azan. So we then give our khutbah for about 15 minutes, and about 12 minutes. You can say sometimes it goes, okay, 15 to 17 minutes. So 2-3 minutes Arabic, but the rest is fully in English. So now, what I have seen, the change is that before, when we used to deliver the khutbah, say one row used to be presenting, now the masjid is full. And I have seen that ever since we started that, people, they have got full attention. They all listen. This is what, okay, I have realized, okay, in our masjid. And also we gave some advice that you are not allowed in any case, okay, you're not allowed to talk while the khutbah is going on. You must listen. So this has, okay, improved the situation a lot, and people, they appreciated that. Now they understand the khutbah, they listen to it, and they take it seriously. And with regards to the topic that
so how has the reaction been? Because as I'm sure you know, in Birmingham is still the traditional way of the pre-khutbah lecture, bayan in English, Urdu, Bengali, and then the khutbah is done in Arabic. Now, obviously, we're not here to discuss the fiqh issue, but how has the reaction been from your local community? Has there been some disagreement, resentment, or are they up for it? Are they all in? Or
I think there were some resentment, okay, about it from the ulamas, those who are holding that position very strongly. So obviously, initially, some of them, they wanted to meet us, so we met, okay, and then both sides, okay, they put their argument forward, okay, and obviously it didn't end up, okay, with any one-sided solution. So both has got pros and cons and arguments, okay. So then later on, okay, I obviously I didn't, okay, go behind it, okay, but I know that, okay, lots of fatwas given against me, okay, in the masjid, okay.
But don't worry, I haven't given you a fatwa.
Okay, so now, but the main thing is that the community, those who are benefiting from that, okay, we have got 100%, okay, support, okay, of that. And people, they say that before, they never used to understand, okay, what is being said, okay, and also it was not timely, it was long, okay, and now it is precise. And obviously we have got 52 days, okay, khutbah list, okay, is even topic list that every year we produce. And these all are not very old, okay, issues, the current, okay, relevant issues. For example, say RSC curriculum, okay, we covered that. The hate crime, okay, that has been going on over here, we do that, okay. Many masajid might be, many khutabas might have not got that courage, okay, to say that. So for example, okay, my last khutbah was regarding the hate crime and the crime, okay, that is going on over here. So I spoke clearly. I said, look, our children will be running this country in future, in 10 years time. So we want a peaceful coexistence between Christians, Muslims, atheists, whoever. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, we are not imposing our ideology to you, but it has to be a coexistence. Okay, where you will not hate me, I will not hate you. I will not attack you because of your ethnicity or identity. You'll have, okay, we will have respect. Okay, so why do you, okay, call for something that if you will take, okay, abolish ILR fully? Okay, you came from other country, okay, so you're othering other people, okay, and then you'll kick them out. So all these are creating disunity and tension, and people will not feel loyal to the country. So belonging, okay, will not be there, sense of belonging. So all these, okay, we spoke. So every time, okay, when there is any issue comes, okay, we actually, okay, talk about it.
How has the masjid or yourself as a khateeb been discussing the Palestinian issue? Because this has also been a bit challenging for many of the khateebs in terms of the khateebs want to say what they want to say, but they fear there's going to be some sort of reprisal, some sort of issue. So, as a khateeb or as a masjid, how have you kind of like discussed the Palestinian issue?
Let me tell you, okay, what happened. So I think since the 7 October 2022, okay, when this started, so am I right? 22 or 23?
2023.
23, yeah. So obviously there was a propaganda against 7 masjid. So what they did take the Arabic dua and then they interpreted it, okay, and then they targeted those masjid. So we also received, okay, same, okay, we were one of them. So then they said that why have you used certain words, for example, okay, in your dua? So this means, okay, you are promoting them, okay, you are okay, preaching that. So obviously we then masjid had to appoint lawyers, okay, and then deal with that. Then obviously we arranged imam training, okay, for in terms of legal advice, okay, what you can say, what you cannot say. So then obviously we got trained, okay, on that sense, but we never stopped talking about the Palestinian issue. Where in our almost every khutbah there is strong dua for Palestinians, okay, and in many exactly, and many khutbahs, okay, that we gave about the Palestinian issues, because we know that by law we are allowed to speak about the Palestinian issues, and also we are allowed to talk about the Israelis, okay, the Zionism and Israeli occupation, but we are not allowed to talk about the Jewish people, because we'll have by law it says that, okay, you cannot be anti-Semitic. So any anti-Semitic comment or anything, okay, we are avoiding, okay, and we are not doing that, okay. But of course it is also a teaching of deen that we do not hate or preach hatred, okay, towards any nation, okay. So there is nothing like that, okay. But the establishment, those who have occupied this land and killed the innocent children and women indiscriminately, and thousands of them, and also starving them, okay, and they have been going, okay, through a serious, okay, ethnic cleansing, okay, and very big issue, okay, with the I mean, in broad daylight, okay, in the era, okay, that we are living, okay, where everything is under camera, okay. So this is really, okay, shocking. So obviously from the masjid side, the masjid is supporting the imams, that we are allowed to give any khutbah relevant to the current issues, as long as we are within the law and we are not breaking any British values. Okay, so obviously that is, okay, something important.
Now, obviously, looking forward, obviously, you've been a khateeb again since 2019, so it's been 6 years. So, what kind of like challenges, if you were to have like a glass ball, as they say, in front of you, so looking forward to the future, what kind of challenges do you feel the Muslim Ummah or the Muslim community here in Birmingham are facing? Obviously, we had the riots or the march, I should say, a few weeks back, Tommy Robinson and other certain like anti-immigration kind of narratives being spread. So as an imam, how do we kind of like combat that? Number one. Number two is like our youngsters, how can we ensure that their iman is preserved with all the challenges, the social media, everything which is going around them?
Yeah, I think I don't think the Muslim community should be worried about it, because if we all consider this is our country, then we will have to take it seriously, and we'll have to be addressing these issues peacefully. So therefore, my suggestion to the Muslim community would be that let us be engaged with the society, not isolate ourselves, because we are getting benefit from the society. We need to contribute back to it as well. So therefore the best way is to get engaged with the society. So for example, Muslim councillors, Muslim MPs, and those who are responsible, holding responsible, okay, and positions, okay, of responsibility, we need to go to them. We need to ask them that I have voted for you. What have you done against this hate crime? or against these statements, okay, of taking kicking the minority out, all of that, because this cannot be left alone, that other people will decide about you. You'll have to shape your future. You'll have to contribute, okay, for your future. Now, if we don't do that, if we are scared, then it's gonna come, okay, a time when you won't be able to tackle that. Now, the Muslims, they are here contributing. Minority, okay, they are contributing in education, in businesses, in hospitals, in all the everywhere, okay, in life. So now, if we don't get our right back, okay, then what is the point, okay, of doing so? So someone coming, okay, and discriminating, okay, and that his argument is not the last argument, because they're saying, okay, the minority or the immigrant people, they are taking benefits. Yes, they are contributing. That's why they're taking benefit. Because for example, okay, if I look at myself, okay, I have been giving tax, okay, all through my life in UK, not getting, okay, anything, okay, for benefit, this, that, no, because I'm okay, giving, okay, to the society. So therefore, we should be raising our concern in a peaceful way, but we should not be silent. Okay, the problem with the Muslim, okay, community probably is that when they see something wrong happening, they don't address it rightly. So we need to go to the we'll have to go to the public, okay, discourse, and get involved, okay, with the TV and media, and then we'll have to go to the council, we'll go to our MPs. So that's one side. Second side is that this is a real challenge, that how our children are getting, okay, brought up in this country. So the social media issues, free mixing issues, and also the LGBTQ issues, these are very challenging issues. And if our parents not playing their right role, especially those who have got barrier to deal with their children because of languages and because of other social issues, then their children are really suffering. And we see, if you go to schools, you see that the children, okay, they are becoming unruly. They've got knife crime. They've got lots of, okay, social issues. So these things, okay, khateeb and imams need to address, either in their khutbah, arranging, getting the youth engaged, okay, with the masjid, and arranging programs, okay, where they will be involved. And the more dawah work they will do, the better it will be. Okay, unfortunately, our youth are not engaged, okay, much, okay, with the masjid, and sometimes it's for various reasons. Either we not addressing the social issues, or we have got a language barrier, okay, or we are not aware of what is going on. So I mean, these things, okay, mosque must play a vital role, especially in a non-Muslim country where we are minority. So that's why every masjid should be a hub for the community, and the role of the masjid is very important than the Muslim country over here. So over here, I mean, masjid, okay, must play a vital role, okay, to for the community.
Subhanallah. Obviously, for our viewers, mashallah, Jamia Masjid Islamic Center, they're one of the most active masjids here in Birmingham. You could also look at their website, some of the activities, alhamdulillah, they have and they hold. So, just moving on from that, Sheikh, so what exactly does the masjid do to kind of get the youth? And it's not only the youth now, especially middle-aged men are feeling lonely, they're like, depressed. So what do you, as an imam or your colleagues or other imams, what do you exactly do to kind of make the masjid feel more like as a safe space? It's not just only for the prayers, but like a safe space that they could come, they could remember Allah. What exactly have you done or are doing, or any initiatives you have in mind which you can share with our viewers?
Yeah. So one of the things that in the past, I mean, it used to be happening a lot. Okay, maybe this is the case for many masjid, that they restrict, that they follow very strict timing for the masjid. So only 15 minutes before salah it will open, okay, and only after 15 minutes, 20 minutes, okay, it will close. With regards to Jami Masjid, okay, we came out of that. So say, okay, the masjid is opening from 12 o'clock. and it remained open until Isha. Okay, and also we opened our door for sisters, and sisters prayer facility also open for Zohor, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. Obviously for Fajr, okay, normally the sisters, okay, it will be difficult for them. So therefore, this is one thing. Second is we started. Okay, it's not very old. Recently, we say there is a seniors club. So now those who are 40 plus, 50 plus, they every Saturday there is a session for them, and I've seen, okay, their number is increasing, mashallah. Okay, and they come and they talk, and then they have tea, coffee, okay, and biscuits, okay, and
I should join them. I'm over
yeah,
40 now.
yeah, most welcome. And what also is that, okay, there are some health talk, okay, regularly, okay, with them. And also this last summer, there was a trip arranged for them, and it was, I think, 2 3 coaches, okay, we went to what's his name, Cambridge Eco Mosque.
Yes.
So that was okay, really engaging. Okay, so everybody loved that. Okay, and this is going on. The other is, as I said before, the Talabul Ilm program. So that one is also kind of like that, because in this country, the homes that we live, okay, the space is very small, so you hardly can accommodate, okay, 10 guests. Okay, so it's difficult. So therefore, I encourage people. I said, look, if you contribute for one day food, now you are hosting, okay, 150 people, 120 people. So it will be difficult for you to host these people, okay, at home. So that has been taken, okay, very they welcomed it, okay, very well. Okay, so they love it, okay, and they always come, okay, for that. And then we have got for youth, we have got lots of activities. So every Sunday there is JMC, Junior Muslim Circle, and then there is a youth circle. Okay, so they attend, okay, every Sunday. They have got halaqa, and then they have got activities, okay, like winter conference, Syria conference, and then during the winter time there is Fajr night challenge, okay, and also competitions. So there are various ways, okay, youth are involved, okay, and engaged, okay, with that.
Alhamdulillah. Sheikh, I would like to go back to the very beginning and more about your studies and your education in Al-Azhar University. We do have lots of ulama who kind of watch the podcast. I know a lot of the teachers and shuyukh as well all across the UK. So most of the viewers will probably have studied at a traditional Darul Bury, Blackburn, which follows a traditional Darse Nizami curriculum. So how is the Al-Azhar curriculum in terms of how does it vary from the traditional Darse Nizami? And what are the benefits of you've noticed from the Al-Azhar curriculum? Because obviously in Darul, when we were colleagues all those years ago, we did teach the Darse Nizami. There were the traditional books, the Mishkat, the Janain, the Dawlatul Hadith books. So how does it vary? Do you see any benefits, or are there anything different, or what's the pros and cons of
Okay, yeah. So that's very, okay, important point. Okay, so in Al-Azhar University, of course, the first and foremost is that someone is studying in Al-Azhar, he will be very good. Okay, he will have very good grounding in Arabic language. So that's one of the things that Al-Azhar, okay, obviously contributes. And in normal traditional Arabic, okay, maybe there is a lacking, okay, from that side. That's number one. Number two, Al-Azhar University, you can say, in a sense, okay, Al-Azhar University syllabus and teaching style, it actually matches with the Darse Nizami. But having said that, Darse Nizami have kept, okay, some particular books as if, okay, it is, okay, I mean, without any disrespect, that it is like gospel, okay, that it has to be like that. For example, Jalalain, Mishkat, okay, that must be there. Okay, and Siyasitta, okay, and Khatib Bukhari, okay, these must be there. Yeah, you cannot come out of that. Now, Al-Azhar University came out of that. Although Al-Azhar University focuses on Sharia, on usuluddin, on hadith in depth. Okay, because obviously Darse Nizami does not give any PhD degree, but they give their education is up to PhD. So now what do they do is they have come out of that. So now they fragmented it in many areas. So the hadith, for example, the teachers and professors, they actually produce their own book. So therefore now it's not a traditional way of study that from alif to ya you will be reading. No, they actually, what they do, they say kitabul adab. So they will take from every siyasita book or every other book, and they will combine it in one way, and they'll teach this way. And then the teaching also based on research, a lot of things. That's also one of the thing that the Darse Nizami style is missing, is that there is no opportunity of research.
I think the teachers normally do all
the teacher centered. That's what it is. So this is what actually I can see the differences. But on one of the other very very important thing that Al-Azhar University benefits, that because of its theme of wasatiyya. So we know that, for example, those who go to Medina University, they will definitely become a Salafi. But whereas, in Al-Azhar University, if you go as a Hanafi, you will come back as a Hanafi. You might change, to Shafi or something like that. But obviously over there, they will definitely, move to Hanbali, or Shafi, something like that. But Al-Azhar University kept that wasatiyya in place. So therefore, they actually allow the students have that freedom of choice and study all those themes and mazahib, and all the paths. Therefore, I mean, you already know that Al-Azhar University been established by the Fatimids. Those who had different background. Before Salahuddin Ayyubi. So and they are also from that background. So, but Al-Azhar University now teaching all the mazahib. So if you go to Kulliyah Sharia Islamiyah, then you'll see that they are studying all mazahib. It's not only one mazhab. So therefore, I mean, this is one of the beauty of that. The other one of the thing that you can say that it's not in the way Darse Nizami maybe focusing on hadith only more. Al-Azhar University does not have that kind of focus. So they focus in all areas.
On all areas.
On all areas.
Because I think the Darse Nizam especially is all geared up to the Sahih al-Bukhari,
Sahih al-Bukhari,
Muslim,
exactly,
Abu Dawood, and the
Siyasita, basically.
Yes, Siyasita in essence, yeah.
Yeah. But there are, I mean, big benefits of that. I mean, without a doubt, that Darse Nizami has contributed and produced, especially in our Indian subcontinent, a lot of ulamas, capable ulamas. So because they being very focused on particular areas, so especially fiqh and hadith, they're scholars, they're masters of that. So that's Nizami also contributes towards that. Someone is focusing on that, he'll become an alim, but of course that's not the end of the story. He can expand that in various ways.
One of the obviously, well, you could say misconceptions, or if we look at it differently, criticism of Al-Azhar University or graduates is they're very liberal. So what's your opinion regarding that? Because I think that's what a lot of people think. Al-Azhar or is liberal.
Yeah.
So I think, what's your take on that? Do you agree with that or statement? Or
yeah, I do not agree fully. First of all, if your focus is knowledge, then there is nothing called liberalism. You need to have the Sahih understanding of that. And now, when we go and study Islam, and theology and fiqh, and all of that, you already know that there is a strictness, like Ibn Umar radiallahu anhu, and there is a softness, like Ibn Abbas. So therefore, Al-Azhar University, some people might be thinking that those who will be taking the uniform a must, they think that Al-Azhar liberal because they don't impose on their students to wear jubbas or something like that. But to me, okay, that's not a very important issue, because as long as your dressing, it follows the Islamic principles, okay, of dress code, then it's fine. Because that's the beauty, okay, that Prophet did not impose, okay, but he didn't make it fard, okay, for us to go for a particular. Otherwise, we would not be allowed to wear wool, okay, and in winter countries, okay. So like it's not like Saudi Arabia. So therefore, a liberal, not in a sense that you will be compromising with halal and haram. If that is the case, okay, then I would say no, I'm not with Al-Azhar. So it's the understanding and approach, and maybe the environment. Okay, as I said, okay, in Medina, you got to go regimented, okay, with one particular path, but over here it's not. So you have got the freedom, okay, of understanding and study, okay, and take, okay, you build up, okay, your own understanding. So I've seen, okay, I mean, especially like say Bangladesh, when I was there, many of my friends, okay, were there. The number of students from Bangladesh was very less. Now after that, over the last, okay, I think it's been, okay, over 22 years, okay, since I left Al-Azhar, we have got a very big number of graduates, okay, from Al-Azhar. They are contributing, okay, very positively, okay, and their depth of knowledge is very high, okay, and they also follow Sunnah, okay, and all of that, okay. So Alhamdulillah, okay. I mean, it's not a taboo, okay, that you're going to be okay, liberal.
Do you
okay,
feel the diversity of Al-Azhar has helped you in your role as being a khateeb, especially in Birmingham or in the Jamia Masjid, where you got diverse? It's not just your Bengalis, there's Pakistanis, Afghanis, there's Somalians. So how has that helped you, the diversity of Al-Azhar?
Yes, surely, because in obviously when I came out, okay, from Al-Azhar University, and then I started teaching, and then I came out, okay, in a mosque environment, because my initial job was not in a mosque environment. Okay, I was a university teacher. Okay, then later on, okay, I came over here. But of course, because we were in Arab country, and I was in Al-Azhar University, so that definitely helped, okay, to cope, okay, with the diversity, and keeping in mind that the traditional background also I had. It's not okay. Some people, when they go to Arab country, they fully get absorbed, okay, with whatever they say. Those who will not have any background, okay, so then they will take everything, okay, from there, okay, but they will not have the ability to, okay, distinguish, okay, between them, okay, separate them. So definitely that understanding, background, and then, okay, the openness, all of that has helped.
Subhanallah. Mashallah, we're coming to the end of the podcast. Alhamdulillah, it's been kind of nice, and also enjoying to kind of know about your journey and your current role. There's one particular role which we did not mention much about. You said that you are the current president of Minaret Foundation in Sheldon. So again, what is your day-to-day role or activity? I know with your head role imam, it's a bit more proactive and it's a bit more engaging with the community. So how is your role at Al-Minaret Foundation?
Okay, so I think I need to mention, okay, for the viewers, okay, something that and a very few masjid, okay, you will find in UK run by ulamas, because majority of the mosques are run by the non-ulamas. Obviously, they then employ some ulamas, but this is, I think, unique in a sense that we four ulamas we initiated that masjid. So now, when I was in Jamia Masjid before, so that area there was no masjid. So after I left, Jamia Masjid, okay, in 2012, we four of us, we were searching for a good area where we can start a Islamic center. Then we did that. Alhamdulillah, Allah gave us tawfiq to do this. So then, obviously, it has become a big center. I think you yourself also was there. So uh, as a president, okay, the role is more of a managerial role. So at the moment, okay, our role is voluntary, but seeking reward from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. But we don't get, okay, any worldly benefit from there, but all seeking for akhirah benefit. So Alhamdulillah, Allah gave us tawfiq to employ many people, okay, over there. So that's a satisfaction that under the masjid that we established, center that we established. Alhamdulillah, many people are working in that. So there is congregation, there is education, there is children education, adult education, all of that going on. So day-to-day basis, if you want me to say that, then we have got regular weekly meetings, and also when you are in the main person, okay, for in the okay, with the responsibility, then you'll have to have a regular connection with the employees. Okay, those say we have got center manager, we have got head of education, so you need to be connected with them on a regular basis. So although it is voluntary, but the work is okay that you'll have to be imparting and guiding them, and fulfilling your duties, okay, on a regular basis. So we have got weekly meeting, then we have got council of management meeting. So whatever we decide, then regularly we monitor, we check, we update, okay, and we do that. And alhamdulillah, okay, the masjid is now very big, and we've got 2 Jumas, and alhamdulillah, the people, okay,
I think I was there last year when you started the Alimiya program.
Alimiya program, exactly.
Yes, alhamdulillah, I was there. So mashallah, yeah, compared to what it was before. So I think I went when it was still the garage. No, when it was.
No, you went to the new one.
Yeah, I think I went to the old building.
Old
was there a
building as
garage
well.
before?
Yeah, no. It was not a garage. Okay, it was a massage center or something like that. Okay.
Yes, something like that. It was very small and
very
so on.
small. Yeah. So we moved from there in 2016. So we started there at I think end of 2012. So we moved to the new one.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Any final advice, Sheikh, you would like to give our viewers? Alhamdulillah, we're kind of coming to the end of the podcast. I think the hour more or less has gone very quick. Okay. So any kind of advice to our viewers? Mashallah, we have viewers from all parts of the world who kind of tune in and watch and listen and give positive feedback. So any kind of advice to our viewers?
Okay. Jazakallah khair. Okay, I think Darul is Darul Ilm, right? So Darul Ilm, alhamdulillah, contributing very positively for our Muslim youth. And my advice, okay, to the viewers would that they should come and send their children, okay, to the institutions, okay, for them to solidify their iman, and especially in the West. Only with the Islamic knowledge and Islamic tarbiyah, they will be able to face the challenges. And this is sad that, okay, when we are running institutions for the tarbiyah of our children, we see very less, okay, presence. And many people, they don't understand the value of it. Everybody wants to be, okay, doctors, engineers, no problem. Okay, you become doctor, engineer, but at the same time, you get the Islamic tarbiyah, you get the Islamic education. So therefore, Darul Ilm, Darul Ulum, and all these masajid are actually to fulfill the demand of the deen. And now we need to come forward for that. If we don't have the thirst, okay, then there will be facilities over there, but I'm not going to be benefiting. So therefore, we all need to come forward, and that's that's our part, inshallah. And also, I would like to thank yourself, okay, and I consider you a role model for our youth, for our ulamas. Why? Because dedication and selflessness, and also be contented with less, okay, is something that rarely, okay, we find. So maybe if you'd have chosen, okay, the other path for your career, okay, there might be luxuries, there might be something else, but this khidmah, okay, would not been, okay, existing. So therefore, you are a role model, okay, and you're doing a great job. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you tawfiq and to continue that, and those who are involved, okay, with this great service, okay, inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them tawfiq to be successful in that. Finally, this sort of exchange of visit and exchange of opinions, okay, should take place. So together, okay, we'll be able to present something even better.
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. That was our beloved Sheikh Imam Shahid Ullah Azhari for this week's episode. I would like to again say Jazakallah khair to all the viewers for watching and continuously supporting the madrasa and the podcast. I would also like to again say Jazakallah khair once again to our guest. As Sheikh quite rightly mentioned, Alhamdulillah, these types of platforms, podcast, or just like getting together, just over a cup of tea, over a drink, glass of water, just talking about the problems, the issues, understanding the issues from different perspective. This is something which is perhaps sometimes lacking within our ulama and our imams. So alhamdulillah, we hope that these sort of podcasts, alhamdulillah, will be kind of more regular in terms of where imams and everyone will get together and discuss, alhamdulillah, the issues which we are facing here in Birmingham and also in the UK at the moment. Jazakallah khair once again for watching. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.